Hey man, we're back live in the Rick. My headphones almost came off. Kelo got his dental. We're live in the Rick. We're back. You already know what time it is. If you don't know now, you know this is the Wake and Dank Show. And my boy Kelo G. Hey,
Wake up!
You already know he got the theme song to this some bitch right here.
It's rock.
Let it green. Watch me count this money. Watch me count this money. Man, my weed is gang. Man, my weed is gang. Man, my weed is gang. Watch me count these ounces, man. I swear I love the green. I'm smoking on some shit right now. I call it nigga, please. Stick it like maple trees, greener than collard greens. I wish a nigga would try to tell me about some trees. Grow the weed up and the seeds, bro. Bring your people and we all can match. If it's she-bug, then I'll keep up, best believe.
Oh shit, we're back. That was the quickest goddamn 45 seconds I've ever seen in my life. But we're back. We're live in direct, man. Everybody tuning in right now. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is the Wake and Dank Show. Yesterday we had Matt Epson on this bitch yesterday.
I missed that
Yeah,
shit.
you missed it, man. Out there getting your dental.
Matt, if you watching, man,
Yeah, man.
I'm a fan, bro. You be out there balling and shit, and you be making me laugh. I don't know if you be trying to make me laugh on purpose. I say this like he's doing this shit
I
personally,
think he was, yeah.
but that's how good he is, yo. You know what I'm saying? I like your videos, Matt.
Big shouts out to Matt out there. Hey, everybody tuning in. Hey, we are going strong live in the Rick. We have finally reached 2,000. 2,000 views on Stink So Good YouTube channel. So, hey, thank you so much, man. I need everybody out there to subscribe to some bitch. All right, because y'all be slacking, man. I need y'all to goddamn subscribe, go and follow, like the Wake and Dank pages. Thank everybody out there, man. Hey, we're going to kick this thing off right here. Let me add some of this goddamn background music in here. It sounded kind of dead. Hold up right here. It sounded dead. Hold up, put a little lo-fi. Put a little lo-fi on right there. Fucking right there. You like the soul music.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
I like that right there, that funk. Yeah. You fucking right. Yeah. He can't hear because he not good enough to hit in the headphones. Sorry. We're gonna
I just got the task cams. That's all.
He got his deal. We're gonna jump right into the first segment off the rip, man. Hey, this is a big controversial argument right here. A big controversial argument right here, man. Thongs at swimming parks, adult little like family swimming parks, are they fucking allowed? Because there was just recently there was a lady that had that went to a park, a lady, white lady, she went to a swimming park, kid swimming park with some thongs on, They never said on the theme parks and swimming parks and stuff like that, they never said anything about not wearing thongs,
All right.
And I've seen it before, you know what I'm saying? I've seen it even at going to a lot the neighborhood swimming pools. I've seen the thongs, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
When I was like physically fit, I've even been told to put a shirt on, you know what I mean? So it's like, you know, everybody got their own cookies right in the jar or whatever. But I don't feel anything personal. I don't feel like, you know, I should go up to them and say, hey, put your cheeks away.
Right.
You know what I mean? I've never said, hey, ma'am, you're missing some fabric. Can you put your cheeks back in? I've never said that, or I never thought that. I was more than likely, I was probably looking. You know what I mean? That was probably some eye motivation. You know what I mean? I wasn't eye fucking her, but I was watching. You know what I mean? I was, you know, pondering and thinking about, you know, different images in my head. So, like, thongs at swimming parks, I just think it adds to the attraction. But I mean, you know, I don't have nothing wrong with it. Just like there's some people that have something wrong with built men going to swimming parks. So, I mean, what do you guys say about thongs being worn at swimming parks?
You know, I guess I'm like you, like, don't bother me. But then again, I'm a guy,
So you think if it was a female, you think that like they would have a problem with another female wearing like a thong?
Probably. I don't. I guess, you know what I mean? Like, I get, or I'm trying to think of the equivalent. Like, what would piss us off if we was out?
If we were at a park and
Yeah.
seeing, like, witnessing something, I don't think there is no equivalent. I mean,
I guess
that's
like,
why the only thing I thought was equivalent.
Would it be like other dudes at the park with their dick out? Like, just like,
No,
niggas is
ass
wild.
cheeks and dicks are different. I mean, we all got ass cheeks, and I think there's some men out there that wear like short shorts enough to see their ass cheeks, and I think that's it right there.
what,
That men that have like the speedies,
the Speedos?
yeah, like I think that's the same equivalent. Like
that man.
thongs at swimming parks is equivalent to goddamn men in speedos. Men in speedos at swimming parks, and if they got like little hair or something showing, that's fucking disgusting. You know what I mean? I think speedos at swimming parks is just as bad as women with thongs at swimming parks. I don't want to see that. So yeah, you fucking right. So you're damn right. I don't want to see speedos at a swimming park. I don't. Thongs at swimming parks. All right. I understand that, but not no thongs. If you're watching, man, let us know. Do y'all got a problem with thongs at swimming parks, like kids swimming parks? If you do, let us know.
Now it sounds bad when you say kids swimming parks.
I mean,
because if it's kids there,
family parks. There you go. Family swimming parks.
I guess that could be passable. Family swimming park.
Family swimming parks.
For the family.
For the family. You know what I mean? So you don't think there's nothing wrong with it?
If it's more kids there than adults, then yeah, it's probably a little much. But if it's on one of them days where it's just like it's a kids part, but everybody in that motherfucker is about 21 and over, like, or 25 plus, you
got a few ass chicks out.
You know, a handful of families is walking around. I guess why not? I mean,
have you ever been to a family swimming park or like a theme park and seen some thongs present?
Yes. In my older years. Yeah, but when I was younger, no.
Hell no, they didn't do that shit when they were younger. Fuck no. You better see thongs on the beach. It had to be like a specific weekend, like
that's what I'm thinking about.
Or something.
Like, it was mostly like, at the lake or like the beach.
Right.
That's when you saw the thongs.
Saw some thongs pulled out, man.
Yeah.
Fucking right. I don't got a problem with it. Just don't. Hey, man, don't come out there with them goddamn speedos. I don't want to see that shit.
That's a different world.
That's a different world. Because speedos show different things. Right? It shows ass and your certain area, and some certain men don't shave. And I don't want to see all that shit. I don't want to see all them goddamn hedges coming from underneath. I don't want to see that, man. Goddamn. Next subject, man. Oh my God, George Foreman is in the goddamn news.
Man,
George Foreman is in the news. First and foremost, I want to say this: all rape victims, sexual assault victims, I apologize for the situation that you went through. This is not a comedic effort to shoot at you or hurt your feelings, or it's all wrong. All right. But George Foreman, back in 1970, allegedly,
back when cocaine was legal,
allegedly, sexually assaulted some minors back in 1970. Now the information is coming out in 2022. This has the same type of feeling like Bill Cosby, just a lot earlier.
Less drugs.
Less drugs. 1970.
That we know of, because he probably drugged the bitch.
He probably did. The kids.
The child.
Minors. Yes, the child.
Oh, it was a minor.
Yeah, two minors.
I thought it was like he was 57 and she was.
It's kind of hard for me to fathom or put that in my head that 1970 George Foreman sexually assaulted two minors and has gone 40 years, 50 years scot-free. And now this happens.
How did this come to light? Like,
I have no idea.
Did the lady now, the now lady come forward?
Yes.
She came forward now.
Yes. Came forward now. What do you got to say about that? 1970.
I mean, that's you know how sticky it get. That's just some real shit. I don't know. To me, that statute of limitation shit is bullshit because you can't tell nobody what to get over and how long it's gonna take to get over some shit. So, her bringing it up now, she might be dealing with some shit now, like, or who's to say she not? He's 73, bro.
Yes.
However old this lady is now, who's to say that whatever she's going through in life ain't being triggered or she's being traumatized by this? So now she has to bring it up. You know what I mean? So
yes.
it may look a little outdated or expired to us, but that shit might be fresh to her.
Right.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you a bitch either.
No, you're right. Both women now in their early 60s said they first met Foreman as a child because their fathers were boxing associates with George Foreman. If you don't know anything about George Foreman, Joe Frazier defeated Joe Frazier in 1973 to become heavyweight champion. And before losing it to Mr. the Great himself, Muhammad Ali. So like George Foreman is a legend in the game. But now, both women are in their 60s. They came out and they, gave the claim to this. Said that they, George Foreman raped them when they were 15 and 16 years old.
Yikes.
Like Kelo said, hey, there's no statute of limitations to rape because they probably could have came up and they've been traumatized for this their whole lives. So they're finally coming out and explaining it and letting the world know what type of person this man is. Yeah. It's crazy, man.
Some deep stuff.
Hey, historic, on the top of that too, and another notation, a historic SVU is about to come on too. We got 3 different SVUs on at the same time, man.
Yeah, we do. And Kelly Geddes about to leave SVU. Yo. Is that
the DA?
Kelly Geddes is the she's like the new Olivia Benson when Olivia Benson went to the captain and shit.
Yes, gotcha.
But she about to leave. Like she said, after 12 years, she's leaving the show. So.
She used to be with what's his name, the DA.
The DA, yeah, I think so.
Yep, the blonde-haired girl.
Yep.
Kelly
Geddes.
You damn right. Hey, if you didn't know, yes, I know exactly who you're talking about now. SVU comes on shortly, but for the remarks of this George Foreman, I hope the truth does come out. We went on a side note, but I hope the truth comes out. I hope all justice has prevailed in this situation. And if George Foreman did do what he did, I hope that he gets the help. He's wrong for what he did. I hope he gets the help because mental illness is real and all those type of things. A lot of those go back to mental illness. So, in that situation, I hope he gets all the help that he can get. But we're going to keep this thing moving, man. This is the Wake and Dank Show, man. We talked about the thongs at the swimming pools, family swimming pools. We talked about George Foreman. We talked about George Foreman over there. Oh, my Lord. Stop calling me. I'm online. You're doing the most, man. Good God. But we're going to talk about, hey, tune in. Let me know. Hit them in the comments. I'll hit you back on. You can come live on, man. Hey, Stephon Diggs, man. Stephon Diggs says he is the best receiver in the NFL. I don't believe that. Stephon Diggs plays for the Buffalo Bills. He gets the ball thrown to him by Josh Allen. They're pretty stacked this year. Don't get me wrong. They just picked up Von Miller to help out their defense. But he also thrown in another remark. This man had the nerve to sit there and say he was the best dressed, too. Stephon Diggs best dressed in the NFL. I think Travis Kelce might be beating you, boy. What's wrong with you, Jeff Gordon? But I feel like Stephon Diggs, come on, man, you're fashionable. Don't get me wrong, man. But I don't like that outfit right there. I don't like you wearing a goddamn bubble jacket with a goddamn turtleneck. I don't like that.
That particular picture, he looks like YG.
Yeah, he does look like YG. Oh, honey. But Stephon Diggs, you're a great receiver, and everybody's entitled to their own opinions.
Yeah, he's really good.
He is really good,
but the
but
best
he's
in the
not
NFL right
beating
now?
Devontae Adams.
No.
All right. You're not even beating Cooper Kupp. All right. You're not beating Coop. All right. So you fucking right. That's what they would have called him back home. Coop. What up, Coop? But you're not beating Cooper Kupp. You're not beating Cooper Kupp. You're not beating Devontae Adams. I just don't put you over them. I don't put you over Jefferson. And I damn sure don't put you over that boy over there at Cincinnati Bengals. He be doing that giddy.
Oh, that.
I forgot his name, man. He's a nice receiver over there at Cincinnati. God dang it, boy. What's that boy in Cincinnati's name, man? Good God, he's a good receiver. You over there thinking, what the hell is his name? Cincinnati Bengals. What is Cincinnati? I forgot that boy's name, but he's a nice receiver. A nice receiver, man. Shit.
His name escapes me.
It escapes me. What is that boy's name? And it's right on the tip of my tongue. I know it. I fucking know it. What is that goddamn boy? Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
Fucking right.
As soon as you say that.
Jamar Chase is a great fucking receiver, and I put him above Stephon Diggs as well. Do you feel like Stephon Diggs is the best receiver?
Is the best? No, hell no. In the NFL?
Yeah.
Hell no. He good though. He's really good. And he definitely not the best dressed in the NFL either.
Would you put Travis Kelce over him?
I would. Travis Kelce is more my style. So I would definitely like his style of dress.
Yeah, Travis Kelce be dressing, man. He just don't ever need to get a haircut because he need to keep that beard on there, man. That boy, when he take that beard off, he look like a fireman. And I don't like that. He really come out with the nice bushy tail. I like that. He look like a straight fireman, man. Hey, big shouts out to Travis Kelce. Big shouts out to Stephon Diggs. I just can't agree with you on that. I feel like the Buffalo Bills will be a lot better than your 10-7 that you was. I mean, no, you're more 10-7. You were 11-5 last year. I think you'll do a lot better than what you was. I think you might get to I can't say you'll do a lot better when you're 11-5. So 12-4, I think. 12. I'll give you 13-4 because of 17 games in the season. So I think Stephon Diggs his team will get to take him to about 12-4. Yeah, 12-4 Buffalo Bills. And that's about it. I don't think they're going to no chip, so they can cancel that shit. But I do believe they're going to do a lot. I just say they're going to win one more game than what they did last year. But they won't go to the chip. Definitely not.
But go Bills.
Woo! Ric Flair's in the goddamn news, boy. Ric Flair's teamed up with Mike Tyson to produce his own cannabis line. I knew Ric Flair was on that. Woo! I thought he was on something else. But now we know that he was on that gas. All right? Ric Flair been on that gas for a while, boy. Fucking right. Ric Flair in the country. Hey, he from North Carolina, ain't he? Charlotte.
Hey, is he from Charlotte?
I think he's from Charlotte. Fucking right. So, Ric Flair back in the day was a very pivotal wrestler back in the day. A lot of people loved him. I loved him.
And he started this shit.
He fucking right started this shit. He was a nature boy. Woo! Everybody loves this. I love the slaps. Remember when he popped you? That motherfucking slaps, boy. Ric Flair was a dope wrestler, if I'm not mistaken. He's like 11-time champion. That was one of his big things. He's 11-time world champion. Mike Tyson is a world champion as well. I think it was a good partnership. What you think?
To do the weed?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. They both in the sports industry, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they both got a lot of fucking clout. Like, it's a lot of Mike Tyson fans. It's a lot of Ric Flair fans. It's a lot of Ric Flair fans that smoke weed. It's a lot of Mike Tyson fans that smoke weed. To come together with our powers combined, these niggas are Captain Planet right now. That's fire.
Also, Mike Tyson has I forgot they're called something like earbots. He definitely made some money. captivated on the situation that was at hand with him and Evander Holyfield when he bit his ear off. So he called it ear bites, and they're like cannabis-inspired chocolates. I'm so serious, man. Hey, I'm so serious. Watch it. Mike Tyson. Ear bite.
Yeah, if I was Evander Holyfield,
Ear
bro,
bites. Chocolates.
I'd run my whip in the side of that nigga house.
Look at that. You thought line. Ear-shaped marijuana gummies. Ear-shaped marijuana gummies called the Mike Bites.
Stop it.
Mike Bites. Look. Mike Bites. They're marijuana-infused gummies. Mike Bites. He captivated on it, man. You can't get mad at him, man. He made him. You'd be mad at him if he did it.
If I was Evander Holyfield?
Yes.
Hell yeah. He bit that nigga's ear off, bro. A piece of that man's ear was gone. And now everybody's biting his ear.
And it has a little chip at the top. It has a chip missing at the top of the ear.
Hey, make your money, man.
I feel, hey, go out there and do what you need to do, Mike Tyson,
Yes.
man. That shit's
Crazy.
hilarious to me. Hey, big shouts out to Mike Tyson, man. Hey, Ric Flair, woo! Do your big thing, man. Do your big thing out there, man. Continue to do your thing, man. Oh, shit. LeBron James. LeBron. Do you think that they'll...
Yes. I'm sorry. Anything LeBron is yes. Because that nigga's the GOAT. After Kobe.
Do you think that they'll retire the 6 jersey?
Yes.
You think they will?
Yes.
Give your insight on LeBron James.
He's the greatest. The 6 will be retired.
You think the 6 will be retired?
Yes.
Why? You gotta let the people know, man.
I just said it because he's the greatest. The end. Y'all know me. I'm not much for words unless we rapping or some shit. But check this out. LeBron James is always like, y'all gonna always remember LeBron James. Hate him or love him. What number are you gonna retire if he's a person you have to retire a number for this man for what he's done. What other number are you gonna retire? He ain't been no other number but 23. He don't want all his rings but one ring as number 6.
Damn right. Keep going.
What other number are you gonna retire? And you can't just not retire something in this man's. He done did wild shit.
I feel like that was the reason why that he switched over to from 23 to 6, so he could solidify himself with a number. That makes sense.
Yep.
You can't retire 23. If they didn't retire Jordan's, they're not going to retire yours. All right. So, yeah. So I think that LeBron James, he switched it to LeBron James to the 6 so they could solidify his number and retire his jersey. So I do believe after he retires and he's going to be the scoring leader, he's going to be all this stuff. I think eventually he will get his. Oh, yeah, go ahead. But yeah, man, I think he will eventually get his retired. Yeah, I think he will. Let me see. Yo, who hit me up there? Yo, who said yo up there? Who the hell said yo? Hold up. Who said yo? Hey, if you're tuning in live right now, all you got to do is hit us up, man. Hit us up. What's up there, DJ the Sick One? Big shouts out to you, LeBron James. Do you believe that LeBron James will get his jersey retired at the end? I do believe that was one of the reasons why he switched his number over to solidify himself with his own number due to him having 23 before. And if they didn't solidify or they didn't retire the Jordan jersey, they wouldn't have retired his 23. And I think he wanted to put a staple on his legacy in the NBA with that 6. So after he gets the scoring title, I do believe among his other accolades, I do believe that he will eventually have a statue, and I do believe he will eventually have a statue, and I do believe that he will eventually get that jersey retired to number 6.
Oh, you think Bron will get a statue in Cleveland?
Huh?
You think Bron will get a statue in Cleveland?
I think LeBron will get a statue. Yeah, big shouts out to the if you're tuning in, man, all you gotta do is just hit us up. Every team gonna retire his jersey, even the Lakers. You fucking right. I do believe every team. I think they'll retire the number, not the jersey. I think that that's the same thing.
Yeah.
They'll retire the jersey. Yeah, the Lakers will retire, and I think he'll get a dual. He'll get a dual statues in Cleveland, and also, he'll get one at LA.
Mm-hmm.
If he wins the second one,
Whoever said that is right.
You fucking right. He'll get a second one. If he gets a second one in LA, because that's the whole thing. If he gets 2 in 5 years in LA, they'll put a statue up from the stand. What you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, man. Hey, LeBron James. Hey, while you're tuning in right now, if you didn't know, there was a crazy situation just went down in North Texas with a Mexican-American lady, and some Indian natives. These next features on here, next pictures on here are pretty graphic. Just letting you know, we have to put that disclaimer out, so let y'all know. Here we go.
Who do you think you go back to India? Go back to India. Why? We don't want you here. We don't want to hang out with We don't want you here. If you're so great in your country, then stay there. You're such a bitch, man. Don't fuck with me. We were not talking to you. You came here. Get lost. You're fucking hurry. Come closer. Come closer. Oh my God, guys, record. She's hitting me. She's hitting me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, she's hitting me. She's hitting me. Fuck y'all. Fucking curry ass bitches. Hello, yes, we are in the hospital of the 59 and this woman just attacked us. I'd like to... my phone number is 972-345-8956. I'm going to call the cops. She is just accusing us. She's making racist slurs. She came to hit my friend and she's coming back to me right now.
What you just witnessed right there was a situation in North Texas that was really fucking stupid. All right, I hate racism. I can't stand it. I'm not racist even with this country accent. All right, I don't give a rat's ass. All right, I feel like that's just really ridiculous. Can you go open the door, pimp? I just feel like it's really ridiculous. All right, for that situation to even have went down in North Texas. It's just stupid. It's hella stupid. I think that these are all the references that if there was a donkey of the day for this show, this lady right here should get donkey of the day. All right. Should fully get donkey of the day. This lady, these are the words that this lady said. I'm sorry, this is really, really out there. These are some harsh words. Curry ass bitches, you curry ass people are ruining our country. All right. I'm gonna keep it going. All right. I'm not white. I'm Mexican. All right. That's another one. Oh, these fucking Indians come to America because they want a better life. That's another one. Cause why do you hate us? Cause I hate fucking I hate Indians. All right. Then they say, when she was referring to the cops, she said, I'm all but 100 pounds. You look like you're 200. So that was weight shaming. All right. All those things in there to make this horrible ass situation all take place. And it was a racist situation. I don't like it. by any means. I think racism is so stupid. This is fucking America. We were built on a melting pot. It just was stupid. How do you feel about that goddamn situation out there with that lady in North Texas? I still got more to talk about, but Kelo got something to talk about too.
That shit was crazy, man. That shit was childish at one. She looked like a child. Not only was a child, but she looked like a child. It was, yeah.
That's all you gotta say about that old
Yeah, she was right. You looking at the video, you can see shit. That shit was racist all the way around. She ain't had no business messing up the whole thing. They just standing in the parking lot, recording each other, looking like idiots.
Yes, they were actually just sitting in the parking lot enjoying themselves after eating dinner. This Mexican American lady came up to her. So I don't know if her name's Karina or because it can't be a Karen. So I guess she's Karina because she's Mexican American, Latin of descent. So she had the nerve to come up to this lady in the actual parking lot in a group of ladies and actually just sit there and say all these stupid ass comments and racist comments to these individuals. Actually hit them. She has been arrested for assault. She was held upon a $10,000 bond. But the thing that throws me off, man, if y'all have the opportunity to go out there and check that video out, it's how the cops reacted. It's how the fucking cops reacted to the whole situation when they came up. It was really horrible. It felt more like the cop was racist too about the whole situation, man. If you haven't watched the video, we're gonna let you view the video one more time, man. Here we go.
Who do you think you go back to fucking India? Go back to India. Why? We don't want you here. You don't want to hang out with We don't want you here. If things are so great in your country, then stay there. You are such a bitch, man. Don't fuck with me. We were not talking to you. You came here. Get lost. You're fucking hurry. Come closer. Come closer. Oh my God, guys, record. She's hitting me. She's hitting me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, she's hitting me. She's hitting me. Fuck y'all. Fucking curry ass bitches. Hello, yes, we are in the passing of the 59 and this woman just attacked us. I'd like to... my phone number is 972-345-8955. I'm going to call the cops. She is just accusing us. She's making racist slurs. She came to hit my friend and she's coming back to me right now.
You witnessed the video one more damn time, man. That video was really freaking. It's ridiculous. This lady had the nerve to come up to this Indian native ladies that weren't saying anything, nationalized citizens. Because if you watch the rest of the film, they get into it a lot more. It goes on for about 5 fucking minutes. All right, they get into it. It was what was really stupid is these ladies are out here recording themselves, like he said. These people out there in the parking lot recording them goddamn selves like little ass children, like. I don't understand it, but I do fully understand it. At the same time, it's used as evidence. So I mean, you know what I mean. So you want to have those. In the crazy world we live in, you have to have evidence. You know what I mean. And in that situation, I've seen situations where a Karen will come up, the other people would have called the cops, and the Karen would get like all the treatment from the cop. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean. So it's like. Those situations were like, what the hell? Like, they weren't. Karen wasn't even the one who called in. You know what I mean? Like,
it's a wonderful world we live in. Though.
Racism is still alive. A lot of terms have been used for racism. They put down the hoods and picked up gowns. And if you know anything about court system, the judicial system, they wear gowns. Racism is still alive. It ain't going nowhere. As long as we live in America, there will still be racism. It was built on racism. But that's neither here nor there. But like any closing remarks on that racism? Like,
do better, people. Be better. And y'all the old people too. Y'all old as fuck.
Yeah, but that's sometimes that's what's worse in the situation is the older crowd because they are the ones that still have that built-in racism. You know what I mean? And so they have to. If you're racist, be racist. All right, but don't act on racism because that's when you'll get slapped, bitch slapped. You'll get drugged. You'll get everything. All the court system will fall down on you. I hope all hell drops down on you. I mean, we're different colors, man. That's it. But we still bleed red. We still got blue blood running through us like there's nothing different. You know what I mean? Like, we make jokes about how different blacks and whites may be, but that just makes us who we are. You know what I mean? Just we need to keep it going and keep it moving. Racism is real. I mean, you coming from North Carolina. So that's tell us about some of your life situations that you done been in with racism. Because you down there in that goddamn, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's real.
Talladega Nights.
Yeah. It's real out there, man. You know what I'm saying? That I hate to single out NASCAR, but it's kind of like, for me, it starts around in that area, like those NASCAR watching, tobacco spitting, rainbow sandal wearing, you know what I'm saying? It goes down, but I've always looked at it as just a brighter light. I don't really shed too much light on it because it is what it is. It's just, like I said, I call it the wonderful world, even though we know it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's what we gotta, it's what we deal with. But seeing shit like that, it's like where you just why keep going? Like where are you gonna go? At the end of the day, it looked like you was about to go in a restaurant. They was about to get in the car. Either way, when y'all separate, well, both parties gonna be out of breath because y'all old as fuck. So you just did a whole lot of nothing.
Hey, if you're tuning in, man, this is the Wake and Dank Show. Grab your sticks and vibes and your cup of Joe. This is the Wake and Dank Show. Hey, man, we're speaking on a situation in North Texas where a Mexican American individual had the nerve to just bother, pester, and say racist comments to a group of nationalized Indian natives, Americans. Because if you get nationalized, you are an American. So, I mean, this is a big melting pot in the United States. I don't feel like no one is the ideal American. I mean, we all just came here in some way, shape, or form. You know what I mean? There was already people here, so we all came here. All right? So, I mean, racism needs to die, but I don't think it will die. So, it's just going to, you can say, what is that? Multiply. Yeah, it's just going to keep multiplying. Just don't express it. You can be racist all you want to. All right? Don't express it because everybody got their own little glitch. Everybody got their own thing. And there are some racist ass black people out there. All right? Racist ass black people. I've met them, man. You go down to that south, there are some racist ass black people. You can be in Texas, there's some racist black people. California, racist black people. North Dakota, I don't know if there's any black people there. But hey, you know what I mean? But shit, I don't know. You know what I mean? But any color could be racist, man. Any fucking color.
They really can.
They really can. Moving on, man. Chet Holmgren. Mr. Chet Holmgren, man. Why couldn't you just move out the way? All right.
Boom and bang down.
Why couldn't you just have moved out the way? All right. Why couldn't you just have moved out the way, man? Chet Holmgren. Kelo has to move on out of here, man. You got to go work, man. Hey, big shouts out to Kelo. Big shouts out to Tim from Luke Gods. And also big shouts out to him for doing big things in the community right now. If you got any hail damage, go talk to Tim as well. That was Kelo G. He has our intro song as well. Go check that High as Hell out, Kelo Vega on YouTube and all social media platforms. Another thing we got to talk about right now, man, like we said, Chet Holmgren. Chet Holmgren, man, is in Oklahoma City. He's at Oklahoma City Thunder right now. He is a first-round draft pick. I think one of the top 3 draft picks in the NBA. He most recently, hold up. We got a message. Hold up. We got a message. Yeah, you're right. Retro, that's some crazy shit, man. The man got a season-ending injury. Season-ending injury over a layup. Why couldn't he just get the hell out the way, man? This is a pro-am league. LeBron James is in the damn building, and you got the nerve to try and block, defend. What are you doing, man? You like $175. 175, 7 foot. Shit don't add up, man. You're a 175, 7 foot tall, and you're gonna go against a man that's 250 pounds, 6'9". Could be Calvin Johnson in the goddamn NFL. You got the nerve to go up and try to block a shot during the Pro-Am League. Go sit your ass down. But at the same time, I got a feeling about this. I got a feeling this shit was like predestined, or this shit was like pre-programmed. Oklahoma Thunder just gave this man like a red shirt season. Basically, is what it did. Gave this man a red shirt season. Basically, put him in the same process as Embiid, Ben Simmons, and everybody else that have been through that process. You know what I'm saying? That Blake Griffin. If anybody don't know about them three, they didn't start really kicking off their rookie seasons. You know what I mean? So they got done and put in a process, and then they got pushed out. Then they most of them did some great things. Ben Simmons, I feel like he's gonna do some great things this year. Blake Griffin had a great career. Not what I thought that he would do, but who am I? Yeah, I didn't think that. I thought that he would have a better career, would establish a better jump shot, a better 3-point, but all he did was stick to dunking. But that's not a slug by any means. But and then you got Joel Embiid. Man, the only thing wrong with him, I think he's just really soft. I just think like he's really soft-minded. Like, be a big man. Who cares if you didn't win MVP? Man, shit. Can you win a chip? Or can you get closer than what you've been going? Come on, can we get deep in the playoffs or something? This man really for real broke down last year due to him not winning the MVP. That's what I really believe. That man won. That man didn't win the MVP, and he got in his feelings. Right, and then that hurt him on the court. You know what I mean? It really did hurt him on the court, I feel like. Joel Embiid had a great career, a great season going, and then he got in his feelings about the MVP situation, and boy, oh boy, if you're tuning in right now, this is Wake and Dank Show. I need everybody to subscribe, like, and let us know how you like the show, man. But what we talked about already, we talked about thongs at swimming parks, family swimming parks. I think that's a sticky situation. I think that's the same locks or like thongs and Speedos. I don't want to see Speedos at no family swimming park. I don't want to see that. The reason being we talked about it because there was a situation here in Texas that a woman was seen wearing a thong. You know what I mean? Wearing a thong at a family swimming park, and some people didn't like that. I feel like it's to each his own, just like to each his own with men and Speedos. I don't like it. I don't want to see your genitalia in your ass cheeks. I just don't want to talk about it. We also talked about George Foreman in the situation. Just giving y'all a rundown. We talked about George Foreman, the situation. In 1970, he is allegedly assaulted two females, one at 15 years old back in the day, 16-year-old back in the day. Now he is facing charges, but he did deny allegations. If anybody knows about George Foreman, back in 1973, he won the heavyweight title fighting Joe Frazier. And then he lost it later to Muhammad Ali, the great. We also talked about Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs had the nerve to come out and say that he was the best receiver in the NFL. Not just the best receiver in the NFL, that he was the best dressed. That's a bunch of malarkey. I'll tell you that right now. Stephon Diggs, you are not the best receiver in the NFL, and you are not the best dressed. I give Travis Kelce, white boy Slim, I give Travis Kelce a better rating against dressing than you. I don't like that bubble jacket with a turtleneck, but to each his own. Stephon Diggs, I give him, he's top 10 in the NFL, but I give Devontae Adams, Jamar Chase, Jefferson, and good old Coop. I give good old Coop a higher grade than you. Also, we talked about Ric Flair and Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson is helping this man start his own cannabis line under his umbrella. Mike Tyson also has been he's been doing multiple things inside the marijuana business. He also has the mock bots off of, he's capitalized off the Evander Holyfield situation, and where he snipped the top of Evander Holyfield's ear due to Evander Holyfield's big crimson forehead. headbutting him all the time. That's what he said after he said he would eat his kids. LeBron James, we talked about LeBron James. Will LeBron James get his jersey retired after he retires? Me and Kelo G left. We both said that we both felt that LeBron James would get his jersey retired. The 6 would be retired due to him winning those championships and in multiple places. And I felt like he changed his jersey from 23 to 6 to solidify his legacy in the NBA. We talked about Chet Holmgren season-ending injury due to his layup at a pro-am league. He has now had season-ending injury stamped on him. He is done. He now has a red shirt season. I hope him the best. I don't wish injury on anybody, but Chet Holmgren, get better. Quit getting that weight room. Put about 20 pounds on you. You already got the game to establish yourself in the league. So I just feel like you just need to, get it together, man. 50 Cent, we'll end off with this right here. 50 Cent is in the news again in a positive way. 50 Cent is on his producer-ish once again, director-ish once again, but now he's also in leading a role in a horror film. Go check that out, 50 Cent. Oh shit, what is the name of that? It's Skill House. All right, Skill House. That is the name of the movie that 50 Cent is starring in. I don't know if he has any director credits on that, but I know he is starring in it. So go check that out right there. Big shouts out to him. He has the Power series. He has other Rain and Canaan. He has all these different things out there on Stars. Big shouts out to you for your endeavors, 50 Cent, Green Light Gang, all that stuff, man. This has been an amazing show, man. We also talked about, what else did we talk about? Oh, yes. We're going to end off right now by talking about the Uvalde Chief Police Officer, School Resource Police Officer. He has been fired from his job due to the debauchery of police force used at the Uvalde shooting that killed 19 children and 2 teachers. It's a very unfortunate situation. I'm sorry for the victims. A lot of heartfelt goes out to the victims of the Uvalde shooting. But the police chief didn't know that his job possibly could be up in ranks, which is really stupid. You totally destroyed the you butchered the hell out of that situation. So many flaws in your way of working that situation, that hostile situation. I don't understand how you thought that you would not be fired. That's just crazy. That's just so crazy, man. Heartfelt to the victims of the Uvalde shooting. The police chief was fired, as he should have been. But prayers go out to the families and victims out there. This has been another episode of Wake and Dank number 9, man. Hey, next week is gonna be nice. You better tune in, man. We're gonna have some nice guests next week, man. Hey, this has been the Wake and Dank Show. Thank you so much, Kelo Vega. Thank you so much, Rachel Hendricks, for tuning in. Thank you so much for everybody out there. Y'all have a blessed, safe weekend. This is another episode of Wake and Dank Show. Before we leave, gotta let you know, pay some bills.
Watch me count this money. Watch me count this money. Man, my weed is gang. Man, I swear I love the green. I'm smoking on some shit right now. I call it nigga, please. sticky like maple trees, greener than collard greens. I wish a nigga would try to tell me about some trees. Grow the weed up and the seeds, bro, bring your people, and we all can match. If it's Sheba, then a keeper, best believe.
You goddamn right, man. That was Kelo Vega with that high as hell, the anthem to Wake and Dank. Hey, man, join us next week. Super star-studded special guests lined up for Wake and Dank. Hey, man, this has been episode 9. Yeah, this episode 9. Good God, we've been going hard, man. Episode 9, man. I'll check y'all out next week, man. Hey, star-studded special guests lined up. You don't want to miss out. You already know. Grab your stick of vibes and your cup of joy and enjoy the show. This is the Wake and Dank Show. I've been Note Smith, Jeffrey Bodeen on some days. I'll check y'all later, man.